It was very challenging. We had the 12 meetings all through the state, the task force did. We collected a lot of information, a lot of feedback from the public. Also members had their particular input into the map itself, had plenty of opportunity to work with the staff to try to get it precise, particularly a district that they feel they could best serve and provide the time. So bringing all that together was quite challenging. We did have to have 2 amendments in order to make it a little more perfect, in a sense of adjusting it quite a bit, or a little bit to make it fit. But other than that, I think it's a good map in the sense of representation for the state. When we started on this, I wanted to really try to elevate the discussion, the debate, from self-preservation of incumbency protection to more of what does the people want. Truly looking at the Constitution of what the equal representation principle is all about. And that is that this public is not here to serve us as politicians. We're here to serve them. We are their agents, and therefore they have every right to structure their districts in such a way that they can elect their representatives with common communities of interest. So we tried to do that. We went to different places like Pocahontas, where we heard from county commissioners saying that they want the county commissioners from Nicholas, Randolph, and Pocahontas all came together and said, we'd like to have a district with us. And that's what we did. Mercer County said, we'd like to get complete because we've been split up. We did that for them. We looked at other areas in north central West Virginia. We tried to accommodate some of their concerns, their issues where they wanted a certain municipality in a district or whatever. They wanted to try to keep counties whole. We couldn't accommodate every request, but we tried to accommodate as much as possible. Then working with the senators to get down to what their constituents wanted, even more precision, we were able to develop a map. And today, I think the vote showed it.
And only 2 technical amendments.
That's right.
That, at least in your tenure, you were here in 2001 for the last redistricting. That, I think, says a lot for the work that's gone into the map, that only 2 technical amendments were offered and it passed so soundly.
Well, but I want to say that's to the large part the staff. I mean, the Senate staff, all working together, particularly here in the President's office and the Majority Leader's office. Also with the members putting in a lot of hours to try to do this. Some of them talking on the phone, and also the acting president. He was on vacation with his family, and I think he spent more time on the phone and looking at maps and working at that at all times. And when he got back, putting it all together, bringing senators in, I think made a big difference. So with everybody working together, we were able to accomplish it.
Anything else that you would like to add? I mean, 10 years ago, you were you were just acting as a senator representing your district. 10 years later, since the numbers come out, you're the majority leader. Any reaction on the change in the last 10 years on anything?
Well, 10 years ago when I came in, I was a freshman. Of course, Senator Snyder was the senior senator, and both of us had no idea even who was drawing the map, who was proposing it. The only conversations we had was actually with the president, and the conversation went like the president said, we are going to draw you 105% over variance. Even though you're growing, we're going to overpopulate you. The only thing we'll let you do is draw where you want to be in Berkeley County, to split up Berkeley County. It took away Morgan County from me and part of Berkeley. And so no one said who was drawing it. I had no input. I had no debate, discussion, hey, I should be under variance. It was just basically handed to me and said, this is it, live with it. And it was no public, there's no public input. Wasn't even on the web. I think by the time people realized what the map looked like was weeks after it had passed. And so that's what we lived in 10 years ago. This, I want to make a difference. I really wanted to get it out there in public. Could we be more transparent? You can always do better in anything you do. You could always do better, but this was a good start. We had 12 meetings all over the state. We had input through Twitter and through Facebook. On our website, we had all the maps posted. We had all the information there. People submitted their information, and we looked at it, we took it. The individual members went out to their districts and held town meetings held group meetings, discussed with them about their district. We brought it all together, and now we're running it through the legislative process, which again allows for public input and everything to come into the system. So we have tried to be as open and as transparent as we could in the entire process.